There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in, listening to Sonic Youth. Goo is the record. Track 2 is entitled Tunic. Song for Karen. Let's jump in, shall we? Mixed bag of opinions on Dirty Boots. People are calling this number haunting. Who's Karen Carpenter? So haunting song. When I discovered that this is for Karen Carpenter and her dying for anorexia, it really made me cry. It's about Karen Carpenter. Kim Gordon named it Tunic because Karen was so skinny because of her eating disorder that her clothes looked like tunics to Kim. Who the hell is Karen Carpenter? Is someone going to explain this? Who the hell is Karen Carpenter? Come on, people, give me an explanation here. Karen Carpenter from The Carpenters. I'm not familiar with The Carpenters, you know. Not gonna lie, I like this song despite the fact I'm a capitalist and I believe in traditional social values. No! Oh gosh, what is this, a political band? I never knew Sonic Youth were like a political band to the degree where someone's got to say, I like this band despite the fact I'm a capitalist. Someone referenced communism on the last one. Let's find out what these replies are. This is crazy. Oh gosh. Someone says me too. Thomas says there's more of us than you might think. Same here. Capitalists with no capital are known as suckers. That's real talk. Yeah, that's real talk. Yeah, you shouldn't support a losing game, you know? It's kind of crazy. The system has gone way too far, you know? And you need to have a good foresight in the reality of what is if you are interested in material possession purely down to the fact that we celebrate moving from job to job or getting a promotion and we end up getting paid like £1, £2, £5, £10, £20 more an hour, right? And there's people out there supposedly who have got multiple billions. What? You got multiple billions and you can't give me 100 grand. Come on now. I do King of the Pit TV. Bruh. Money is backed by nothing and it's nothing but a number on a screen. Why is there poverty in the world? Answer me that. How are people living on the streets when all a bank needs to do is type in numbers? It's a scam. Poignant and funny too, says Budding Anarchist. We're not even jumping into this tune. Funny. What is funny about this? More like dark. Karen Carpenter, one of rock's great amusements. Her life was funny. Her death was hilarious. Whoa. And somebody says anti-vaccine song. Someone says, you silly Trumper, bruh. If you're watching from America, right, it's crazy. I can't observe, like, any conversation online without some fucking American bringing up Donald Trump. Like, Donald Trump triggers the hell out of Americans. You'll read a conversation about anything on planet Earth, and then some obsessed person will just chime in with just like, sounds like Trump. Oh, bloody blah, like Trump. And it's like, what? What? That's a guy from England is making that statement. I observe what's going on. I would hate to be an American. Well, I'd rather be an American in England, don't get me wrong, but you know. Bro, imagine if you were anorexic and had eating disorders and whatnot, and then a band just like wrote a song about your eating disorder. What?
Dreaming, dreaming of a girl like me. Hey, what are you waiting for? Feeding me. I feel like I'm disappearing, getting smaller every day. But I look in the mirror, and I'm bigger in every way. She said, "You are never going anywhere. You are never going anywhere. I ain't never going anywhere."
You know what? On the topic of eating disorders, I do find anorexia fascinating. It's not something I've looked into with much depth. There is a morbid interest when I like see someone at the gym or, you know, walking on the street who clearly has anorexia, right? There was a woman who, and they tend to be women. They tend to be older women, in all honesty, as far as, you know, the people who walk around clearly with anorexia. I see more older women than like younger women or men. Men I don't see, you know, with as much clarity. But there was a lady who would just obsessively be on the cross trainers in one of the old gyms I used to go to, and trust me, she didn't need to be on a cross trainer. Like, it's absolutely unbelievable. It's a sight to see sometimes, and it fascinates me because the body has its own. Trust me, as someone who has yo-yo dieted in the past for the sake of, you know, I used to be very much into health and fitness and whatnot. I still train, but not to the same degree as I used to. The idea that your body has its own inbuilt mechanism to hold on to fat for a survival protocol to ensure, you know, you live on planet Earth, that's been wired through your ancestry. The idea that people, like, can strip themselves of all of that fat and body weight is insane, because I don't know honestly. I don't know how they do it. Because there comes you know, when it comes to stripping fat, it's a very scientific process of which the best bodybuilders struggle with doing it to a T. But there's these ladies out here who manage to manipulate their body into shedding all of this fat. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm familiar with fasting. I like to fast. I fast each and every week. And when you fast past a certain point, you actually engage growth hormone, and your body starts cleaning itself up, and it starts reacting in a positive manner as opposed to a detrimental one. And then the foods you have to eat, I don't want to talk about it because I don't know, but it's fascinating to me. After this playthrough, I might look into anorexia and look into what extremities people go to do this, because you're going against your body system and doing it effectively in your own manner, you know?
Goodbye, Hollywood. Goodbye, Downey. Hello, Dennis.
I know these people like what do you call purge? You like purge, don't you? And you, some people are bulimia and throw it up after they've eaten, and some people just don't eat and so forth. But your body says, hold on. We're not going to allow you to lose any more body fat. If anything, we need to ensure every calorie you take in is put straight onto your body, because it's clear to see you're not garnering resource from places, and we don't want you to die. Like, it's your survival mechanism. It's your first law of nature, your protocol, survival, self-preservation. So it's fascinating.
I'm so glad you're all here with me until the very end.
I'm going to look into Karen Carpenter after this video.
this tunic spinning around my arms and knees. I feel like I'm disappearing, getting smaller every day. But when I open my mouth to sing, I'm bigger in every way. She said, you aren't never going anywhere. You aren't never going anywhere. I ain't never going anywhere. I ain't never going anywhere. Hey Mom, look,
Some great guitars on this.
I'm up here. I
Great tempo too.
finally made it. I'm playing the drums again too. Don't be sad. The band doesn't sound half bad. And I remember, Mom, what you said. You said, honey, you look so underfed.
I just had a look at Karen Carpenter. I found a fan page, so I'm just scrolling through pictures. She was a pretty girl, but the gaunt look in her face is very alike. There was this. It shouldn't have been, because it was a disabled person, like a heavily disabled person. But there used to be like this shock video that was like present when I was younger, and it was called like Goddess Bunny or something, and it was like an odd edit on like a tap dancing heavily disabled person. I don't know what they had, and it was quite creepy. Well, it was supposed to be creepy, and it was, and it just reminds me of that. To be fair, reminds me of that. There was I don't know if where she's at now, but there was a. This is interesting. I don't mean to derail this, by the way. This good art creates good room for discussion, right? It engages with you. It gives you food for thought. It emotively like connects and stuff. So this is a good conversation in compliment to Sonic Youth, right? There was a girl called Eugenie, is it? Or something like that. And she was like popular online. She probably still is. Hopefully she still is. And yeah, she was, you know, I don't know what words I can respectfully use, like, to be honest, but it's crazy. Imagine having someone in your family who has delved into that depth of starvation and realm of eating disorder. It's very easily done, and it's tough, man. Eugenia Cooney is the girl.
Another green salad, another iced tea. There's a tunic in the closet, waiting just for me. I feel like I'm disappearing, getting smaller every day. But I look in your eyes, and I'm bigger in every way. She said, you aren't never going anywhere. You aren't never going anywhere. I ain't never going anywhere. I ain't never going anywhere. Goodbye, Richard. Gotta go now. I'm finally on my own. The band's got a gig. Keep the love lines flowing. Little girl's got the blues. I can still hear Mama say, honey, don't let it go to your head.
Cool tune. Instrumentally speaking, that was really cool. I like the tempo. I like the guitar lines. I thought it was really good. Vocally, you know, a little spoken wordy. And the thing is, as far as an album is concerned, I would skip that. You know, not down to the fact that it sounded bad, but it's just like, if you enjoy Sonic Youth and you enjoy listening to the album, you know, this seems, you know, it's once you've heard it once, it doesn't really. This song isn't written for repetitive appeal, if you know where I'm coming from. You know, oh, they've written a song about Karen Carpenter, and it's not necessarily, you know, written or composed to appeal to the market, i.e. me. I don't really, you know, how many times do I need to hear this to get it's just like a song for someone else, you know? That's what I think. It doesn't have longevity as far as like repetitive consumption is concerned. Mary Christ coming up next. See you there.